Hello everyone. Today is a kind of like a new kind of like a random Christmas stream that I'm doing here today. So yeah, folks. Let's go to my camera here, set it to the back camera, and yes, you see, folks, I'm here. I'm Christmas. Oh, hey Astro, how you doing? Yes, this is my Pennsylvania locomotive, and not only because we're doing this, I'm gonna set up like Christmas stuff. It's because I have this, and you probably know what this is, but this is not the Lionel Train box. This is just where I put my Christmas tree in because I lost the box of it, and I just put it in this random Lionel Train box. You see if I try to like open it here, but gotta hold on a second. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's where I keep my Christmas tree in here. I'm going to like this one has no wiring and anything, so it's actually easy for me to like set it up right here, so I can have like have lights going around here, kind of decorated, and then have like some random like train running around here, which is this one. Or even too, some of y'all probably didn't notice that I have this thing. This is my only Polar Express like piece that I only have. And yes, this is the one that has the hobo that appears on top of it. And also you can close it back. And two, this is my only Lionel Legacy like piece that I only have. It's this Pullman passenger car. Oh, that's cool. And yeah, this car is I had problems with it in the past. It would not handle my curves, and when I run a train with it, it causes the cars to like one of the cars to like derail or something. Or worst case too, it doesn't hardly not even turn well. It's because I'll kind of like show it to you, y'all. It works only with only that running with it. Even though this car is only made just for playing with like Lionel Legacy engines. And two, I had to remove the steps off of here just because it was blocking the way where the make it turn better. So you see, it turns fine, but when you're running with a train or something, it doesn't. It always keeps causing the cars with the engines tender to like derail and everything. Well, yeah, that's like the only issue, but I'm hoping to fix that situation with this car or at some point. And it actually does light up. I have to turn my train on here. See, it actually does light up. And I got this car like a long time ago for Christmas and everything, but because that one month I had it, that's when I had started to have issues with this thing. But don't worry though, I like it the way it is. I always wanted a legacy piece or something. And two, I have one unusual locomotive that has an uncertain future for it. That is this thing. It's my old. It was. This is actually my first ever Lionel train ever because I got this when I was probably 8 or 9 years old at the time, and it's not really in the best shape it is. The reason why it doesn't run is because the remote is messed up, and worst case too, it doesn't work anymore because I took it to a hobby shop and they couldn't fix it or anything. They couldn't find any solution of what was the problem with it. So yeah, this one has like a very uncertain future for itself, but I might keep this as like just like a display model. But anyway, so it's a Bass Pro Shops model. This is like from like 2012 and 2010 or something or 2015 or whatever. That's what this is. Even too, I just got all this here too as well. Um, I'm hoping to find one here at some point because the legacy ones or the other ones that I find are way too expensive. I'm hoping to find one maybe at like my local rummage, kind of like my entire flea market sale thing. Hoping to find one soon, but or actually my local hobby train store has one, but it it's really expensive like to like get right now. It's on their like on their website and everything, and it's on display like on their display case. There's an name too. Well, it's not really that detailed. Yeah, I tried to find some of the ones on eBay, but they're I tried to find, but I couldn't find one that looks like was in the best like shape or anything because I don't have like the like the like the other Lionel controller, the one that you can run different trains, like different ones all you want without using these. And I just couldn't find one ever because I have to find one that's kind of still works but kind of cheap though. But anyways, I'll just run this thing just for a few laps around. Oh, yeah, this is that I've been having with it. It stalls out a lot. Or just come on, you stupid train. Come on. Yeah, this is what I'm probably gonna need here soon. The track cleaner, which is speaking of track cleaners, thanks to my friend Astro, he found one. He told me the ones that are on eBay or like Lionel, and I actually found some on there. So I'm hoping to get maybe one here at some point, and hopefully it'll actually help me to clean my entire like tracks out and everything. Well, though, my girl didn't really trust it at first, just because she was afraid that it might cause the tracks to break or something. But it actually doesn't. It actually does clean it. You can tell my tracks are really, really greasy. Yeah, even too. Speaking of track cleaning, used to be when I was little. Every single time I have to climb up on this layout when it's not really that sturdy enough for me to stand on it, and I have to take a towel and like wipe it off and everything. That was a really difficult part. The difficult part was getting down. In worst case, I might knock something over if I had like buildings or something like that on this layout. Even too, I was thinking of having like sometime here, folks. I might make the track go like from here, crosses here, turns a loop around, comes back through here, and makes like an entire loop around. Then maybe make like something kind of like a little yard or something like over there. But I only have one switch. See, this one. Oopsie, that caused it to stall out. Come on. Sorry about that. My camera's just supposed to stop there for a second. Well, hold on. Sometimes this train has not ran for over 2 months, or actually 3 months. I would say that was the last time I ran this. Yeah, it has been a while ever since I last ran this. It just needs some workout. That's what it means. Just gotta leave this in full speed, so keep going. But anyways, next two, I brought these from my place. I brought some of my Chiefs passenger cars. It's because tomorrow, at my grandma's place, we're having like a Christmas party, and there's like little kids go around and then have like a Lionel train running and everything. So I have this little including with the Polar Express passenger car as well to make it kind of like a Polar Express train to me. And worst case too, there's something random that I was gonna show y'all is you're probably wondering what did I do? Why did you messed up all these wooden railway like stuff? Well, I was trying to make like a post-elliptic kind of like train or something from like a video game or something. And yes, I messed up my old hero railway thing, but you could still see the glimpses of his face. And it's supposed to be like some kind of like crane or something. It was part of the entire train or something. And this year is entirely spray painted all this stuff, and I put masking tape, use like random pieces of junk to make it like the entire like Olympic train. I was gonna make like in like a kind of like a diorama of the game itself using like army figures and stuff, but I don't think that's not gonna happen here soon. But I just messed up my entire wooden railway kind of like stuff here. Well, yeah, that's that. We do have this one photo here. This thing. This is the entirely drawing of an entire train station where my grandma's friend, where she was my grandma's friend was from Utah, and her friend brought me this picture a long time ago, and it's an entirely drawing of the train station of where she lives and everything. And actually, she lives kind of near this train station where she was. And actually, that place actually does exist in real life. It's in Toledo, Utah. That's where it is, and it actually has this train station. Actually, does exist along with the locomotive and the caboose and stuff with it. It actually does. Because if you want to find that out, you should search it up for yourselves. Also, if you're going to get a Lionel track cleaner car, you might have to read the description to each and every one of those track cleaners so that you'll know if they work or not. Oh, okay. Thanks for reminding me of that. Definitely have to look for that. I found one from eBay and Lionel.com. I ended up finding one on there, but that one there, I don't know if it runs. I checked the reviews from it, but they say they actually do work, but I don't know for sure because, sometimes people scam that kind of stuff. It's because one of my favorite model railroad YouTubers, SMT Mainline, he bought a an HO box cab locomotive, and it said it runs, but it didn't run because he got scammed when he bought it from eBay or something. So that's why it was a mistake. But he fixed that entire train for himself, and he got it running again. But this is what happens if you when you find something, read the description or read the reviews of it first. It's because you'll never know. You might get scammed or anything like that, but you'll never know. Or worst case, even too, I got these a long time ago from a from a Forks Express train ride, and I hang these like on my Christmas tree and everything. That's why I kept these. Some of these were my grandparents' ones, and they just gave it to me because they didn't want them. Because when I was little, I rode a lot of Polar Express trains when I was little. But the most one in my state that I recommend, maybe I'm not saying because they're bad, just because it's a museum kind of like thing. It's the Galveston Railroad Museum, which is in Galveston Island, Texas. It's like a beach kind of like place. They have a railroad museum up there, but they have like they actually have three locomotives run. One is like a little bitty switcher and two old Santa Fe Chief engines. And they use the Chief engines for the Polar Express train rides, but the museum doesn't have a long track. They only just pull out and just like for a second, it just like turns around kind of like in a yard or something, which is kind of weird though, because I read the reviews of it. A lot of people say that it was really, really boring and everything like that. So that's why, for me, when I went on there a long time ago, that's why I always feel like I should never ride that one ever again. The new Lionel track cleaner don't have motors on them, but the old ones do have motors because the Lionel made it way back in the 1950s. Oh wow, okay, okay, that's good to know. But the Port Express train rides that are good in my state, and I'm thinking the best one on my entire state is the Texas State Railroad, which is that's one of my kind of my favorite tourist roads. Even though I have not been back there for a long time, since when I was like 8 or 7 years old at the time, and from the Forest Express train rides, they actually do a lot of stuff. And recently, they acquired like new like cars, and they refurbished like put new interiors in them, especially in the passenger cars. They have some that have couches in them where people can like rest down, and two, they have an entirely new F unit locomotive that they just bought, and they painted it into the Texas State Railroad colors, and they actually have one of their steam trains running here soon. They actually running them probably right now. It's because in my state of Texas they operate them at night or sometimes in the day, sometimes, but what was weird was they did not usually do this. I looked at their schedule for their Four Express rides, and they're actually doing a ride literally on Christmas Eve, which is what like what? Because used to be they would not do that a lot. Because usually they're always closed on the 24th and the 25th, but now they're actually My electric locomotive, I would choose probably a GP9 maybe, but I don't have a GP9 unfortunately. Or an SD40 or something. I don't know. Let's get this thing off the tracks. That's why because I never heard it running. Yeah, just get this thing running. Actually, hold on a second. Let me do this real quick. Oh, a diesel type? I don't really know because of there's a lot of them actually. There's a lot. Let's just take these cars apart each other because I'm gonna replace this car with this one. Oops, just cut off the track car with it. Oh, hello, Kara. Hello there. Yeah, there we go. Because you're probably wondering why the lights are not lighting up inside. Is because yeah, the light bulb burned out, and I never took this to my hobby store and get it and everything. Kara, I'm just giving you a warning. Just please don't give me like spams or anything like that because I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude, Kara. I'm just saying though. I've been hearing a lot of my viewers, a lot of people saying that you've been creeping a lot of people out when you spam all those comments and everything. Which is, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying, but I'm not. I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying though. It's just. Hey, just. Yeah, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. I don't want any drama on the stream. Okay. I just don't want no spams. I'm just. I'm just gonna say this, Carl. I don't want no spams or I don't want like any like random like comments like on my streams or anything. Okay. I just don't want that. Okay. But you can still watch the stream, but I just don't want to see like spams or anything. When people write like weird like comments or anything like that. I'm just saying, Carl. I'm just saying. My favorite electrical locomotive are E33s, E44s, and E60s. Okay, that's cool. Car, just please stop. I don't want to end up. I don't want to end up blocking you. Okay. I just don't want no like. I don't want any drama to be caused on this. Okay. I'm just giving you a warning. Okay. Because some of my viewers told me that. Just, Kara, this is your final warning. Okay. Stop spamming random stuff. Okay. Just stop. Stop spamming like emojis and stuff or words or anything. I'm just warning you right now. I'm warning you. This is your final warning, okay? If you do it again, I'll end up blocking you from commenting. Anyways, back to this. Please, yeah, just... Carl, I'm probably gonna have to block you now. You're only gonna be in time just for a while, okay? I just don't want no spams or anything, okay? I just don't like people. I don't like receiving like weird like comments or anything. But anyways, let's just not focus on that. Let's just go back to this now. Oopsie. Well, if you've probably noticed on my Lionel engine, there is some like glue remains. If you're probably guessing, probably wondering, why is there hot glue remains still on this engine I can't peel off? Well, there's a story behind this. If y'all remember my old YouTube channel, like my first one that I had, which it was known as like Rope the Orca or something, that was my old channel, and that channel is not long gone though now because of the trolls that was harassing me and stuff, which is now I have this new one now. If y'all remember it from 2022, I dressed this entire thing up as the American Freedom Train. And I put like an entire like white star on this from the front and everything, but I had to remove it off, but then all the hot glue like remains and stuff. And I added a little details to this little like logo that's on the side here. I painted a little, covered it with a marker to make it look a little detailed and stuff. But it's kind of like dusty and everything. You tell like some paint has been like chipped off of it or anything. But this engine suffered like a lot of issues that it's been having. It kept like one time it stalled out, and then due to a motor, in worst case too, it caused the entire engine to not to hardly work. But then when I took it to my hobby store, they realized that the only to be fixed is an entirely new motor for the entire engine. So that's why I ended up taking it to the hobby store, and they took it to like some random place somewhere around the United States, and they shipped it over there, and they put an entirely new motor in it. They shipped it back to my local hobby store, and then now it actually runs okay, but it's just because of the tracks and everything. It's just I do clean these sometimes, but sometimes I just have to clean it, and I burned out my smoke thing, which is this thing used to blow out smoke and everything. Put like smoke pellets and everything in there, but I burned it up because of the when I got this when I run it, it causes the osmote to get into the wheels of the motor, and it causes the motor to burn out and everything, causing the train to like quit working. Then the last issue I had with this, it was the tender, because the wire that makes the sounds and everything broke for some weird reason. Well, actually, my hobby store is kind of a little odd. Actually, what they do, they actually if your tray has like a broken wire, they can fix it for free. Actually, if it's only just one broken wire, which is I'm like, that's kind of weird, but that's it's actually really great because if your train only has a wire that's just broken, you can just they'll fix it for free at my train store where my local one is at. But not the other ones probably don't. Well, really though, it's actually just the store owner who actually owns it. But if your engine is entirely failed, you have to pay for the entire thing for it to be fixed and everything. And it's actually really cool. They had entire like big shelves where they store all the broken trains at. Then they have a little workbench tables where the people actually fix them and everything. Then once they're fixed, they put them in like boxes, and then they call like you or something, and then you come into the store and you pick it up, and then your engine will be running. It'll be good as new again. Well, anyways, though, too. I know I've been kind of streaming just for like 24 minutes so far. Because sometimes I just stream long, but sometimes I just don't hardly stream that long. But anyways, I was gonna put my song on in a moment. I just have to catch a breath for a second. 'Cause I've been talking too much here lately and everything. So yeah. And to have a worst case, that car is, since I banned that person that was spamming earlier, he's probably gonna end up making a video about me or something. But I don't know. But I just don't want any drama or anything, just because I know this year has been really, really rough for me, just because the trolls were harassing me nonstop, and they there's all the drama that I caused and everything. But then to the part where some of my viewers got really mad at me, but some people actually forgave me, just because Astro forgave me just because I told the truth and everything, what was about me and everything. Because a lot of people say that I was using suicide for attention, which is, I was not using suicide for attention. I actually was going to commit it in real life. It's because there was one time that I caused something, and then to the part where a user exposed a lot of my viewers, that he exposed me, that I had a massive meltdown because of that, and to the part where I made a stream, and then to the part where somehow the police somehow got involved with it or something, because like, like YouTube has kind of has like a security kind of like thing. If you all probably all know, they somehow saw it, and suddenly they banned me from streaming and everything, and I could no longer post no more live streams or anything, and I couldn't post no videos after that either. Okay, well, I was gonna say I'm just, but I came across something really odd today. Some random user that has the same username as the troll that's been harassing me, and that profile is this random user, but he didn't like attack me or anything like that. I just came across him randomly, but I blocked him, and I hid him from my channel. In worst case too, I ended up reporting his channel just because I was afraid that that was going to be another guy that was going to attack me and everything, kind of what the other trolls that did to me as well. And apparently, that random user doesn't have the troll's mask on it. This one actually has the old the German like admiral or something, like kind of like Hitler or something like that. That's what it has on it and everything. But don't worry though, I don't want to say the troll's name here. I don't want that user to randomly find out about this, but anyways, I don't know what to say to really here at this point, but oh yeah, I liked it. It was really good, but I know I wish I still had my other video up where I did my lines and everything for you, Astro, but it was because that was at the time when I had my Discord server and everything, and then to the part where the trolls somehow found me again for some weird reason. Because I was like, every single time, like, when I made a new channel, like, at the time, I didn't put my name on my channel just because so no one would find out, but when I made a video, but I didn't talk in it or something, he just somehow found out that I was back again or anything. But I don't know what is it. I don't know if that troll has like has like a tracker on me or something, but I don't know. And a few days ago, that freaking troll called my freaking dad freaking again. But don't worry though, my dad has been blocking the numbers for like so many times, because the numbers that he used are the ones that looks like he hacked and everything. Like he hacks people's phone numbers to call like anyone or something. Okay, Astro. See you later. See you later, my friend. Well, anyways, though, folks, I'm probably gonna have to end the stream here. Anyways, I'll probably make a video or something like that. Maybe another stream tomorrow, maybe, but I don't know. But, anyways, see ya, folks.